What's up, party people, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be more of a serious one. It's not as lighthearted as they usually are. It's not beauty related. Today's video is going to be all about trends I hope stay in 2018. Now, I already did one of these that was beauty trends I hope stay in 2018, and I told you guys in that video that I wanted to do one that was more serious, kind of more about like thought processes and like just kind of ideas that I think should stay in 2018. If we don't ever speak out against things that are going wrong, like negative things, we're never gonna change anything. Like if we just sit back and be silent just so we don't like make a wave or rock the boat, nothing will ever change for the good. So yeah, I don't do these videos very much. I know that this is a beauty channel and you come here for makeup videos. I get it, but 98% of my content is makeup related, if not 99%. So you clicked on this video. If you start typing out a response telling me that I need to stay in my own lane and mind my own business and this isn't what I come here for, there's no point. Just go ahead and click off because, I mean, you should have read the title. It pretty much explains everything, I feel like. But hopefully in speaking out against it, it kind of raises awareness and it sparks discussion. And you may be wondering why I'm not wearing makeup right now. And 15 minutes ago, I had a full face of makeup on. I was ready to sit down and start filming. And then I looked in the mirror and I thought, you know what? I don't even feel good in this. I don't want to feel obligated to wear makeup just because I'm filming. And I wanted this video to be authentic and real and honest and just open. So this is part of it. So the first thing that I hope stays in 2018 is something that I've heard a lot of people talk about in their videos, but that is the idea of cancel culture. I'm sure you guys have heard that phrase before. It's been used quite a bit this year, but it's basically the idea of canceling someone whenever they make a mistake, which spreads a message that if you make a mistake, you're unredeemable. Your career's over, your success is over, like you're done. And I just think it's so disgusting and cruel to see these comments of people saying that they're living for it, like they're living for the drama and the spilling of the tea, as if that person's never made a mistake themselves. Like the difference is that people in the public eye are in the public eye. But if you're not in the public eye and you're not making videos or you're not a celebrity or whatever, you can make mistakes and it go unnoticed. You can make mistakes and no one's hunting you down and no one's, skimming through your Twitter or your Facebook or your Instagram or whatever, literally trying to find something to ruin you over. That's a sad life. And it's like people can't even be redeemed by apologizing, which brings me to trend number 2, which is accusing everyone of lying and being fake when apologizing. Apologizing is a good thing. It shows strength. And because we're in this cancel culture where we're so happy for people to fail and to kick them when they're down, we don't accept apologies anymore, which sends a message that, why should I apologize? We should be teaching people that it's a good thing to apologize. Like if you mess up, whether it be with your family, your friends, your coworkers, whatever, you should apologize for your mistakes. And it's out of place and out of line to accuse someone of being fake or lying or not being genuine when you don't know their mind. You're not that person. You're not in their shoes. Like you don't know their heart. And it's teaching people that, you know what, apologizing isn't even good enough anymore. So why do it? So trend number 3 that I hope stays in 2018 is drama videos. They're not going anywhere anytime soon. They're still thriving, so I know that this won't actually happen, but I'm so sick of drama videos and people spilling the tea. Spilling the tea is just it just has such a negative connotation with me now. Whenever I see that, I'm just like, yeah, gross. There's a lot of things that drama videos share that I don't feel like they have the right to share. And it's one thing to share like bad business practices or, things that affect consumers, but it's another thing when you're actually digging into someone's lives. And just to kind of give you an example of what I'm talking about in particular, the Jaclyn Hill and Makeup Geek situation where someone released Jaclyn Hill and Makeup Geek's personal confidential emails to drama channels. Bottom line, an employee broke their confidentiality and their trust with Makeup Geek and Jaclyn Hill and released those emails to the public, which shouldn't have been made public. There are some things in business that we don't need to know. I don't need to know how much Jaclyn Hill is making. I don't need to know why Jaclyn Hill and Makeup Geek didn't have a collaboration. Like, that's between them. That's their business. And people have this idea that we have the right to know this kind of stuff. And it's one thing if there's a business that's like stealing your information or your identity or it's a scam website or something, but a lot of this stuff, most of this stuff on drama channels is more personal and it's attacking someone's character and spreading negativity about somebody to make everybody hate them. Everyone's saying, I'm living for this. Oh, the tea is hot. Like, get alive. So trend number 4 is something that has to do with YouTube, and it's something we've been doing for a really long time. And I think people are starting to get better about it, but there are still people that tend to do it way more than they should, and that is apologizing for everything. Apologizing for your nails not being painted, for the air being turned on, for your fan being turned on, for your hair not being perfectly fixed, for having a blemish, apologizing for your existence. I understand the reason why people do it. It's kind of the idea of like criticizing yourself and kind of beating people to the punch, like doing it before they do it, because it hurts less whenever you point it out yourself, which is so sad. You come to my channel, you choose to watch my videos, and if you don't like something about me, you can easily click off. And I'm a firm believer in demanding respect from people and teaching people how to treat you, because it's so much easier, it seems like, for people to be mean and to criticize and be judgmental. It's a lot harder for someone to be nice to you and to be understanding and empathetic. So whenever you point out something that you feel like is a flaw, like something that you're not confident about, it automatically makes you a target for bullies. Bottom line, be strong and be confident. So the next trend that I hope stays in 2018, it's again not going anywhere anytime soon because there's a lot of little cyber bullies and keyboard warriors out there, but getting mad over someone not liking a makeup product is so stupid and is so like privileged and entitled. I'm so tired of saying this stupid disclaimer of just because I don't like something doesn't mean it's not good, doesn't mean that you don't have to like it. You know, I can like something that you don't like and vice versa. Like, why should I have to say that? Like, these are my opinions. That's obvious that these are my opinions. If you want to try it, try it. But to actually get mad over someone not liking something that you do, it's pathetic. Like, is that all you have to worry about? Because let me tell you, I got a lot more problems than not liking a makeup product. It is not that serious. Next up is the freedom of speech claim in comments, where people say, I can say whatever I want to you because it's freedom of speech. I have a right to my own opinion. Just because we can say whatever we want doesn't mean we have to. People have this sense of privilege and entitlement to use, I have freedom of speech for everything. Like, I can be as mean as I want to you. Like, I can say whatever I want to you because I have freedom of speech. Well, guess what? We all do, but that doesn't mean we have to always prove our point if it hurts somebody. The next trend is YouTube related, and that is the taboo of sponsorships and people being scared to death to admit that something's sponsored. Viewers are so quick to jump at someone not disclaiming sponsorships, which they should. Like, that's their fault. Like, they need to say that something's sponsored or not. They need to be honest about it. That's the law. The thing is, the reason that people do lie about it is because viewers are so butthurt about people being paid for content. Like, they think that we should just do this for free. This should just be a hobby. The thing is, whenever you see J-Lo on a L'Oreal box color commercial, do you ever get mad at her? Because let me tell you, J-Lo is not using L'Oreal box color on her hair. The list goes on and on for celebrities who endorse things that they most likely don't ever use, but no one bats an eye to them. But with YouTubers, everyone expects us to just do this for free. I'm not saying this stuff about my subscribers because my subscribers, like, you guys are so understanding and so supportive, and you're just like, make that money, girl, do what you gotta do. Like, you guys are so much more mature, like so much smarter than most other communities on this platform, I feel like. So I'm very grateful for you guys, like, seriously, from the bottom of my heart. But to say that we shouldn't be compensated for our time and we should just invest into our channel for good content for you guys, like for viewers, and get nothing in return for it is just absolutely ludicrous. It's so unfair. And I understand that some people go about doing sponsorships the wrong way. Like, there's a right way to do it and a wrong way. I do think a lot of people do abuse their privileges, but it makes everybody else look bad. It makes everyone had a bad taste in their mouth for sponsorships, and it shouldn't be that way because it's something that does pay the bills. And if there's something that I like and someone reaches out and says, we're going to pay you to talk about it, hells yeah. The next thing is political know-it-alls, okay? I'm not going to get into political ideas or anything like that, but I'm just so tired of seeing everyone be a know-it-all when it comes to politics. Like, everyone's an expert. Everyone. I can't get on Twitter, can't get on Facebook or YouTube, basically anywhere, and actually enjoy being on the platform. And, like, you know, what it was meant for was to be entertainment. And I don't get entertainment out of people arguing back and forth about their political views. And that's why for the longest time I kind of boycotted Twitter and Instagram and all those platforms, and, you know, just kind of stayed away from them because it was making me a very angry and bitter person. It just makes you feel helpless when you see all this going on. So what I did to make social media more bearable for me was I went through and I unfollowed literally over 1,000 some accounts on Twitter. I'm just gonna follow the bare minimum. We're just gonna follow makeup accounts on here and people that I know and like, and screw all this other stuff because it's making me angry and hateful, and it's making me want to say stuff that I shouldn't say and get involved in things that I shouldn't be involved with. Accusing everyone of lying. This kind of goes into play with the first few things I was talking about. I feel like they're all kind of the same, but I just feel like everyone is so paranoid, and everyone just already from the get-go expects people to be lying to him. Just to give you an example, James Charles with his new Morphe palette, he was doing the swatches, and it became a big deal that one of the swatches was already swatched on his hand, and he was like going over it. And people just made the biggest deal out of that as if he was just lying. And I don't know if the palette's good or not. I don't know what his intentions were, but who cares? Let me just give you a little behind the scenes info with when it comes to filming. Whenever you're filming and you start saying something, a lot of times you have to go back and repeat yourself and say it a different way. Maybe you stutter or stammer or say, I don't know, just kind of like blah, blah, over your words. You know, you go back and you say it again, and maybe, you know, giving him the benefit of the doubt, even though I'm not the biggest fan, maybe he swatched it and he started talking about it, and then he was like, ugh, word vomit. Okay, that we're gonna go back and say that again. So here's this shade. That's just another example of people accusing somebody of lying because it goes against what their beliefs are or their opinions are. So the next trend that came out in 2018 was the idea that babies should be called babies, that a girl and a boy was not a thing anymore. This is almost comical. Like, it really is. Like, how far people are taking this politically correct crap, and how people should be considered gender neutral, and how kids should choose what their gender is at the age of 4. Like, that is just, I don't know if it's a parody. Like, I don't know if it was a joke or if it really was a thing that people were kind of falling in line to believe. If you're a boy, you are special. If you are a girl, you're special. I don't understand why people try to make us feel like biology isn't a thing anymore, because it is. So that's all I'm going to say about that, because I don't want to get too political, because I know that people are probably already typing out some stupid comments saying that they're doing that because of this reason for these people and blah, blah, blah. And it's just bullshit to me. So just don't even waste your time. I don't want to hear it. So that is it for this video. We are finally done. Whew, we finally made it. So yeah, what are some of your biggest pet peeves and some things that you hope stay in 2018? Leave in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Mwah.